What if we can try and put perspective on this? Did you know about Vardy, Mahrez, Kante? Were all the people in the know, but Leicester got in there first?
You've got to give Leicester credit for getting those players. That's the big thing. I think everybody is looking for those type of players. Leicester have gone and got them. So, and they've been absolutely fantastic players for them. But, you're picking individuals. I think the great thing about Leicester is that they've played like a team. They've been like a team. And once they built up the momentum, everybody at that football club bought into it. And that's including the supporters and everybody around. So it's been a wonderful achievement. Absolutely fantastic.
I hear pundits now saying, it's not rocket science. You take 11 men, but hold on a second. What exactly is it?
No, they've had, as I've said before, I think that for me, Forest, how many years ago? You'd have to ask Pat about that. He was around at that time. Yeah. The only one about 38 years ago.
Oh, I wasn't born.
No, actually, I played against that team. No, you look at Forest, in that time. What was that, late 70s? And they did it, and then went on and won the European Cup the year after as well. They won the Champions, got promoted, won the First Division title, and then went on and, won what is now the Champions League. That was an absolutely unbelievable achievement. And Leicester are up there with that, without a question of a doubt. So, I'm pleased. I wanted it. I was really, really delighted that they've achieved it. They've achieved it with a couple of games to go, which is even better because they can enjoy it, and everybody around can enjoy it as well.
But were these players overlooked, or did they?
No, they're not overlooked. Leicester have done well. You've got to give them credit.
You've got a new technical man in. Tell us about him, Nicky Hammond.
No, I've known Nick a long time, and he's a good man. I worked with John Rudge at Stoke for 10 years, and John did a similar job. Nick's a bit younger than John, but they're good people and they're good football people, and Nick's been in football all his life, so hopefully he brings something to the table. And we went out and had dinner last night, had a good chat about the situation and what we need and what we don't need, and he's got the experience of doing it at Reading for a long time.
You can kill two birds with one stone now. You can answer what Rudgy did, because nobody knew. You can tell us what Nick's job is then. Well,
now Nick will be looking at everything around the club over the next couple of weeks and seeing where we can improve, or putting things forward to see what we can improve and which way would help us. And I think maybe sometimes you need that. You need someone to come in fresh and do it, but also recruitment, looking at the academy, looking at the step from academy to first team football, recruitment generally all the way through. He's got a very, very important role to play.
He's your man then?
Hey?
He's your man?
No, he's the club's man.
But
I'm just subservient to this football club. I'm manager here for maybe another year or 2 years, or maybe just a month or 2 weeks. He's working for the football club, and that's important. The football club's more important than any other individual.
Is it significant, though, that it's taken on your recommendation? Does this mean you're going to be here longer than the year? Or the week?
No, you just don't. Like I say, you don't know. The most important thing is, I think it's an improvement, and it helps the football club push forward. And like I say, Nick will cover things that he's been used to working and dealing with, and hopefully he can bring it all together.
What's your gut feeling, though? You want to stop here longer than a year, don't you?
What are we talking about now, Nick, or me?
No, you.
On me. Yeah, of course. I'll speak to the chairman as soon as the season finishes. We've got 2 weeks to go, 2 important games. But we'll have dinner and we'll sit down and we'll talk about things. And I should imagine we'll be okay.
But you're settled. You can see a future here, can't you? You've put in plans and you can see a development here. Which is I
like the football club. It's a good football club. There's no problems for me in any way, shape or form with the football club. There's lots of improvement that has to take place, but it takes time. But it's a good football club and I like it.
What's the crack with Sido? He's got a year left. No, but what are you going to do there? You're going to let that run down and let him just walk away, because it makes a mockery of all the bids, doesn't it?
No, I think the big thing with Sido is that, and this is important, that is that he can wash away all the nonsense again. He's got the experience of dealing with people like yourself and other people around who just want to talk, about his future all the time. The most important thing with Sido is he concentrates on football, and that I think he's learnt one lesson this year, and that'll be, whatever happens in the summer, if he comes back to this football club, I think he would have learnt from last year. And the big lesson is, he's been given a gift, and that gift is playing football, and not talking about it but doing it. And that's what he's got to do. If he leaves, he leaves. If he doesn't, then, like I say, he's had that experience, and I think he's most probably he is a better person for it.
But business is business, isn't it? It makes sense. You don't want him just to run that contract down. And
well, who says he's not going to sign another contract for us?
Think he will?
Hey?
Think he will?
I don't know. Do you?
No.
There we are then. So we differ on that anyway. So, we'll see. Wait and see.
So other than Leicester, is this your opposition? Is this your other favourite story of the year? Or?
No, I think the season has thrown up, lots of great stories. I think with the top 4, top 5 clubs not performing to the level that most probably they'd have expected to. It's been lovely to see, whether it's been Leicester or Bournemouth. The West Ham have had a wonderful season. You have a look at that. Watford have done extremely well as well. You look at those clubs, and it's been one of those seasons, an unusual season from right up the top to the bottom. You go down to the bottom, you still Newcastle, Sunderland, Villa have gone. They're still fighting out with Norwich. It's been an unusual season in lots of respects, and sometimes that's refreshing. So it's nice to see the underdog come through and do so well.
Eddie's probably gone under the radar because Leicester have been the darlings. It looked like the focus was going to be on Eddie all year, but he's been allowed to get on with his business, hasn't he?
Yeah, the football club's moved on obviously since I was there a long time ago, and Eddie's a good man. He was there as an apprentice when I was there, so it's really, really warming for me because it's my hometown, and it has been for a lot since 1986. I've been down there, so it's really, really nice. They've got a taste of top flight football. They've grasped it. They've got a top manager. They've got some good players. They've invested a lot of money in their team, and they've had a great season.
Just finally, what's it been like in and around the area having a Premier League team?
No, it's fantastic. The best thing is I've taken the grandson down the park, and it's seeing people wear Bournemouth shirts instead of wearing the top 4 shirts. They're wearing Bournemouth shirts, which is fantastic.
Put any money on your house or not?
Hey?
Is it putting any money on your house or not?
I don't think so.
Cheers, Tom.